Morning everyone. I've come out to the organ pipes track this morning. Trying to do this without looking like an idiot in front of people, so hopefully no one comes along. But yeah, it's just beautifully snowy. I'm hoping you can catch that with everything. The birds are so happy. I've been listening to the crescent honeyeaters all morning. The eastern spinebills have been flitting all around me and they're just so gorgeous. I just stopped before I came here to Macquarie St, a beautiful little cafe that my friend has bought on Macquarie Street in Hobart, and she made up some beautiful vegetarian baguettes for me and some little treats, and she said to me that there's some inspirational notes in the little bags, and I wasn't allowed to open them until I sat down for my lunch, so I will share that with you when that happens. But she is wonderful, and so I do highly recommend going in there if you're in Hobart and you want some lunch, or if you're on your way to an adventure. Pick up something really delicious. You won't regret it. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because it's so pleasant and so quiet at the moment in the terms of people, and yeah, it's really, really lovely. So one thing I'm learning is you have to be really quick if you want to get a photo of a bird. And I'm terrible at that. So if anyone has any suggestions on bird photography, I would love to hear it, because I'd really love to get some good shots. Plants are so easy. If it's windy, maybe not so much. But I love plants anyway. I think that's pretty obvious by now. But I can take a photo of a plant quite easily, and I'm sure I have lots of room to grow and get better at that. But they don't fly around. So, bird photography. Hit me up and tell me how I should do it, because I ain't not good. Hey everyone, so I should have shown you before, and I might try and remember on the way back. Just come through a section that you could have a really good look up towards the organ pipes. It's probably going to be completely cloudy on the way back. I took some photos, so that's just going to have to do unless it's clear on the way back. But it's got to a beautiful section with a fantastic view of Hobart. And the Derwent Estuary. It's absolutely spectacular today. There's something special about how the mountain feels when the gates are closed. So I've been up here many times when the gate's been closed, and you know that anyone that you come across has put in some effort to get to where they are, and I don't know, it just feels different. So I'd love to hear what anyone else thinks if they've experienced it, but it's got a sense of calm and quiet, and yeah, I quite enjoy it. So yeah, I hope you're all sort of enjoying this view today. I had expected that there'd probably be more snow at this level, but I think there might be more forecast for tonight and tomorrow, so it's actually just perfect for today. We're not too far away from the chalet, so I'll boil up some water there and have a hot drink, and my lunch will be morning tea, and we'll see what mix is written. We'll see if they're out. As we get closer to the chalet, there's a little pond. I guess you'd call it a pond, but it's got the anaspedies in it. which is the Tasmanian mountain shrimp. And I spoke about it briefly on that walk I did to Ladies Tarn recently, but I completely forgot to show you. So if we can spot them today, I will show you and share a little bit that I know about them. And hopefully I'll be factually correct. Otherwise, it'll just be a bit of fun. All right, see you. A little while ago, Matt and I took a friend back when I was at Harcourt's, a work colleague, up to Hearts for sunrise, and it was not a real spectacular sunrise or anything, but as we were climbing up to the pass, getting hot and sweaty because you're huffing and puffing up, and I was going slow because I was taking photos, but I remember my friend getting to the pass, and this was the first time she'd sort of done anything like that before, ready to take some layers off because she was so hot from going up that little embankment that you climb up. And I remember her saying just how much respect she had for the mountains, because the moment she got up to the pass, was about to strip off, the weather just changed like immediately, and it was coming in from the southwest, and it was just complete fog, complete cloud, like just white out, and the wind was absolutely like bitterly cold, nothing that we're not used to, but Kayla hadn't had that before, and she like listened to us and put heaps of layers on, but she was like, wow. And so I suppose I'm telling you that story because it's something that you really need to have respect for when you're out, particularly in the mountains, but anywhere. In Tassie, the weather is that fickle and it changes so quickly. So back when I was showing you that view, I was talking about the organ pipes, I could feel it changing, and the temperature just dropped, and my hands are like really quite cool, but the chalets just, I can see it. But look, that view that we had is no more, and it's slowly rising up, but yeah, I just wanted to share that and just say, like, that's something you need to be prepared for, and that's how so many people get into trouble, because they look at the forecasts and don't expect that it can change, and that the forecast actually might not be what you get for that day. And so being prepared, having experience, making sensible decisions is all the difference between having a good time and getting into strife. So yeah, I'm going to keep going. I'll probably bypass the NSPDs and go straight into the chalet and boil up some water for a cup of tea and have something to eat, and then I'll show them on the way out. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that. Okay everyone, so I'm at the chalet, nearly out of battery. I'll change it. That's better. Alright, so I'm at the chalet, and I've just boiled water for a cup of tea. And I'm having a look at all these little treats that Mix has put together for me. So first off, surprise, surprise, a really delicious looking chocolate treat. If the sun is out, get those strong guns out. I love it. Next. So I ordered vegetarian baguettes. Oh my god, not far to go. Check your shoelaces. Oh, she made me two. Like, I'm not going to be able to eat two. She's so sweet. You can do it. Just keep walking. And then because I wanted to support her even more, I bought a vanilla yogurt cheesecake, baked cheesecake. So honestly, if you are looking for a really good lunch in Hobart to either just have when you're in Hobart or to come out to places like this and have a really special lunch, check out Macquarie St because all of her food is delicious. There's a 15-minute park just out the front, and then obviously across the road there's the TMAG, so the Hobart Museum, and that's longer term parking. Can't remember the days that she's open, but I'll pop that in the comments below. And it's a beautiful, welcoming place to go and get something to eat and drink. And she is a beautiful soul, which is quite convenient and appropriate for the business name. But yeah, I will turn off now and enjoy my cup of tea and some food. See you. Okay, well, the sun's back out and we've got clear views again. Just finished up some morning tea at the chalet, and as I was sitting there I saw someone walking down the road with a full pack on, and she came in for a chat. So she'd spent the night up here, and we had a really beautiful conversation about many different things, but it was really nice. And I had a cup of tea, being watched very closely by a pair of currawongs. And I got some photos. I hope I don't know if they'll turn out or not because it's pretty bright today. And I went to the pond with the anispedis, but there was no way I'd be able to show you on film what they look like. So I'm just going to have to go up to Hart's, which is such a drag, of course. And I will show you when I'm next up at Hart's because they're prolific up there. And the tarns are much deeper, so it's going to be easier to get some footage and introduce you to our little friends. So yeah, I'm going to keep walking and head on back down to the car. If anything specky comes out, I will enjoy it firstly, because that is why I'm out here. And hopefully I might even potentially get the camera out to share that with you. Otherwise I will just say thanks, and thanks for coming along with today's short walk, and I hope you enjoyed it. Snow, what little was there, is starting to melt, but more forecast for tonight, so I reckon tomorrow morning she'll be a winter wonderland. So yep, enjoy this view and I will sign off. Alright, thank you, bye. As promised, I'm sharing the dolerite columns, the organ pipes. Hope you can see it. Let's see if we can get a better view. Makes for some pretty specky photos here this time of the year going forward, because a lot of things have started to get in berry fruit, and then the waratah flowers, hello, are stunning. So everything's just like these big pops of red and purple, white, against all the green, greys and browns of the rocks. There you are. Seeing that? Yep. So yeah, they're the dolerite columns that form part of Mount Wellington, being predominantly out of dolerite, and they're called organ pipes. Pretty cool to see from Hobart. Have a really good look at them. And a lot of climbers get stuck into it because it's Tassie's hardest rock and it's pretty popular. But it's nice because we've got some clear view up to it now, whereas before the cloud was coming in and I didn't know if we'd see it on the way back out. But yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm going to continue on to the car and I'm hopefully going to get, have a look, see if I can get a photo of a pink robin. If I do, if I even get to see one, I will share that with you all. Alright, see you!